What's up, people? It's your girl Adiola. I get so excited whenever we have inspirational stories on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, our first inspirational story today comes from Kwara State, specifically the towns of Onila and Agidingbi, where children in these communities were going to makeshift schools. So in one of the communities, the school was actually made of mud and metal sheet. And then in the other community, the school was mainly made up of metal sheet. So as expected, when it's hot, the children get really hot. And then some of them get sick. And then when it rains, they get soaked. And when it's cold, they get really cold. And then, of course, they get sick.
School where our children, they go before. The sun day, then go beat them. If you rain, come. Go beat all of them.
Wow. And ladies and gentlemen, this is where the women come in. I'm telling you guys, women are exceptional. In fact, I am of the opinion, okay, that African countries would do 100% better if women are in the realm of affairs. Amen, somebody. I mean, you don't need to argue with me. Just take a look at how much women care for their children and their family as a whole. And please, don't email me sending me a list of 4 women who have abused power and misused power. Because for every one woman that you send, I can send you 100 men in Africa who have misused power. Even somebody. I mean, there's a reason that they say that if you educate a man, you educate an individual. But if you educate a woman, you educate an entire generation. So ladies and gentlemen, the women of Agidingbi community got together, 18 of them, and they decided enough is enough. All these children getting sick every day. I mean, who else would care about children like that? And from the 5,000 naira that the government is giving them every month to alleviate poverty, these are some really poor communities. From the 5,000 naira that the government is giving them, these women started putting aside 2,000 naira every month. 2,000 naira, and they were eating with the remaining 3,000. And they did this for 2 years until they had saved 400,000 naira just so that they could build a new school for their children.
My name is Mutongayo Sulaiman. Now me be the treasurer for the cooperative group. We gather money to build school for children for the community. And when the money reach 400,000 naira, we begin the project. We now get support from anybody to build this school. Our children are happy with this new structure.
Wow. Just let me translate that to English. It means, oh yes, something that's not that close. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is, ladies and gentlemen, this is the school that these women built for their children. I mean, take a look at that. And as you guys can see, the women were the ones that hired 2 teachers, and they're paying them 7,000 naira every month.
We employ 2 teachers for the school, where they help us teach our children. And we pay them 7,000 naira every month.
Wow. Now the same thing happened in the other community, that is Onila, where 25 women gathered and said enough is enough. And they also started contributing 2,000 naira every month. And they did that for 3 years. And they also started building a new school made with bricks for their children.
Now make the women, they gather money to do the school.
Oh, and now the good thing is, when the government heard about these women and what they were doing, the government decided to build them 2 new structures for the kids.
Now the government give us the 2 classrooms. The one where our women start, they never finish on.
I mean, that's good. That's really good. But they shouldn't have to wait for the women to take the initiative. Education should be a basic human right. But you know, I'm really proud of these women in both communities. I believe it's because of them that the government decided to build new structures for these kids in Onila. Hopefully, they will also build new structures in Agidingbi as well. I've said this a million times on this show that you don't have to be a politician to make a difference in people's lives. These are women, regular women, making a difference. Honestly, the day we, the people, realize the power that we have, especially when we come together, we can do so much more than we think. These women are my heroes. Because of them, the future of their children looks a lot brighter. So I have to put it back at you. What is it that needs fixing in your community? What is it that your community has been waiting on the government for years? Yes, I know it's the government's responsibility, but is it affecting lives? If it's affecting lives, maybe it's time to come together as a community and ask yourselves, what can we do about this, at least while we wait on the government? Let me know what you guys think about this women. We're so proud of them. You guys not don't know much. Guess what? I'm just skipping the road. Moving on to Ghana, ladies and gentlemen. Meet my very own mother, that is 57-year-old Elizabeth Yamoah. This woman has inspired people all over the world beyond the shores of Ghana. She doesn't even know it. Mama, in case you're watching, we love you. She wanted to be a nurse when she was young, but her father passed away at a very early age, putting an end to her education. So she went into farming instead of going to school, and she raised 4 children, and now she has grandchildren. To cut the long story short, at the age of 55, Madam Elizabeth decided it is time to go back to school. And she did. She went back to school. She went and bought herself a school uniform. She actually had an accident that day when she went to buy the school uniform, and the accident disfigured her teeth. But she didn't let that stop her. She enrolled herself at a junior secondary school, and I thought everybody would be happy for her that she's finally decided to go after her dreams. But no. She said that a lot of people in her community made fun of her to the point where she wanted to quit.
My mama friend day obi am rough. Would you boom mama teachers, headmaster, headmistress will be a boom mama. Sabi wani me kasa krasa na oyen. Na me po am anwo. Wo ya me azente me ya me se tutuko no mo de yam. Oh. Nti me yese meja. Ti me trefia na headmaster, headmistress, teachers ungu say.
Wow. But you know the reason that we're talking about her today? The reason that we all got to know about her right now is because she did not quit. She learned how to read and write in her 50s.
My best food is fufu and rice soup. The work I do, farming and trading. I live in Agro-Odobin. I want to be a nurse.
Wow. And guess what? Last year at the age of 57, she graduated from junior secondary school. Oh, shit!
I'm happy that today I'm finished my BEC.
Thank you so much, my mother. I'm sure you guys can see that is the best part of the story. It is her spirit. She doesn't take herself too seriously. She's having fun with kids that could be her grandchildren. Some of you, that is all that you need. Some of you just need to loosen up. You know, life is not that serious. Have some fun. It's okay to relate with younger people. I mean, it will change your life.
I will be 60 when I complete SHS. So I want to become an assembly woman in my area.
But you know, to the most important thing about her story is I'm really hoping that she would inspire someone today. Maybe you think that you're too old to do something. Maybe you think you're too old to go after something that you've been wanting to do for a long time. Get up and get started. Some of you watching me today, you just need to go back and finish that degree that you started. You especially, yes, my sister. Maybe you started it and then you ran out of money, or you started and then the kids came and you just never finished. It's okay to go back. It's okay to be the oldest person in your class. And so what? You may not even be that old and you're worried about what people would say. Some of you are worried that, oh, things have changed. It's no longer how it used to be in your time. And so what? Have fun with it. Please. Maybe you need to get started on that dream that you've buried for so long. I don't know what it is. You want to learn how to bake? Learn how to bake. You want to learn how to cook? Learn how to cook. You want to sing? At least find out how much it is to book a session at the studio near where you live. Some of you have songs that you've written for years that nobody has heard. Actually, I think I'm talking to myself right there. Take that out. They don't need to know. Oh, Lord, help me. Anyway, get up and go after your dreams. You're never too old to travel, to see other parts of the world. You're never too old to socialize and have fun. You're never too old to get your master's or PhD or your certificate, whatever it is. I believe that Madam Elizabeth should be in her senior secondary school by now because she graduated last year. She made up her mind, by the way, to keep going until she becomes a nurse and gets hired by the government. Do not let other people's opinion of you stop you from finding out what it would feel like for you to finally achieve your dreams. Oh, keep in mind that the same people that made fun of her when she started wearing school uniform, when she started learning how to read and write, keep in mind that a lot of those people are now part of those who are celebrating her because now she's a celebrity. That's how life is. Be determined to prove people wrong. You guys not know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Moving on to to Ethiopia, where a war has been going on since November of last year, and we've talked about that several times on this show, but we really apologize that we've not been on top of the events in the Horn of Africa in Ethiopia. As of now, more than 60,000 Ethiopians have fled into Sudan as refugees, and most of them children and women. At the same time, a UN refugee chief who was allowed to enter the Tigrayan region where the war is going on assessed the damages and said that about 15 to 20,000 Eritrean refugees who were in the Tigrayan region are now unaccounted for. Now, the Tigrayan region was host to nearly 96,000 refugees from Eritrea before the fight started, and thousands of people have been reported dead in the Tigrayan region since the war started in November of last year. 3 opposition parties actually said that about 50,000 civilians have been killed since November in the Tigrayan region. Meanwhile, some people are saying that there is no way to verify this number because of limited access to the region. The media has been unable to get in contact with the parties due to communication lines throughout the Tigrayan region still shut down. Sources say that civilians are dying because of targeted attacks, starvation, crossfire, diseases, and lack of resources, which is why the UN and the United States have been pleading with the Prime Minister of Ethiopia to grant them access to the people that are in their need of relief in that region. And I am so glad that finally about 1.8 million people are getting the relief that they so much needed. So, I keep seeing mixed reactions online from Ethiopians, those from the Tigrayan region, those that are not, about this ongoing war. I've seen some Ethiopians who are saying, yes, this is good, it serves the Tigrayans right. They were in power for 30 plus years. They're the ones causing trouble in Ethiopia. At the same time, we all know that when it comes to war, many innocent people end up losing their lives, especially women and children. I keep wondering why the Tigrayan leaders did not surrender, seeing as innocent people keep dying. In fact, 3 members of the former ruling party in the Tigrayan region have been killed in this war, including a former foreign minister. That is Seyon Mesfin. He was Ethiopia's foreign minister from 1991 until 2010. He's been killed. And the other 2 officials who have also been killed in this war are the former federal affairs minister as well as the ex-parliamentary chief. And I'm like, all these people don't need to die. They could have just surrendered. In any case, I'm always looking forward to hearing from Ethiopians about what's happening, because at this point, those of us that are not Ethiopians, all we know is that people are being killed, people are dying, people are becoming refugees. Let's hear from you about what is happening in the Horn of Africa. You guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So before I sign out, a quick birthday shout out to a viewer of the show who has no idea that we're giving her a shout out. But hey, madam, first of all, you look great for 50. When they said that you are turning 50, I said the devil is a liar. Send us your beauty tips. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me wish my mother happy 50th birthday. That is Mrs. Omobola Adefunke. Shout out to you, mommy. We heard that she's a nurse. She lives in the UK, and because of the COVID, she couldn't do anything for her birthday, and her husband sent us an email to give her a shout out. Her husband's name is Mr. Adewale Akiade, and he sent us the email that is her wife's 50th birthday. He really wanted to celebrate it for you. He wanted to take you out. He wanted to throw you a huge party, but hey, because of COVID, madam, mentioning your birthday on this show will do. Happy birthday, ma. We're very, very happy for you. Please send me Nigerian cake. That is all I ask for when people celebrate their birthday. I live in the US. I can send you my address, so you can send me Nigerian cake. I'm always yearning for Nigerian cake. So happy birthday to you. Shout out to your family. Thank you so much to her husband, by the way. We really appreciate you watching. Okay, so before I sign out, I know that I sit down a lot lately, but how can I sit down when I'm wearing something this fancy? When I saw this, I said, I'm not sitting down today. I just want to thank all the people that advertise on my show. They take very good care of your girl, besides paying for the ad. You know how this came to pass? First of all, check me out. How do you like me now? Like for real? Do I not look good? Thank you very much, Ojari. So I was talking to the owner of Lifecard, that is Madam Grace Ofure, the one that I advertised for in the last episode. We were just talking one day and I said, I would love to go to Dubai right now just to shop for those nice, free, flowing gowns because I just really, really like them. And she was like, send me your address. And before I knew what was happening, a week after DHL delivered this to my door, I was like, Father, would he do it? Yes, he would. She basically bought them from Lagos and shipped them to me here in the US via DHL. And I got this within a week. I'm like, what? She sent me 4 of these nice dresses. So you may be seeing me wearing more of this going forward on this show. She sent me 4 of them. I was like, what? Auntie Grace, thank you so much. You have done well. And while I'm talking about her, do not forget if you're interested in owning Lagoon Front property overseas. I already told you guys these are the prices. In 2 weeks time, these prices will go up by 200% because she will be doing a proper launching where she will have guests that will buy a lot of plots of land. So please make sure that you contact her if you're interested. It's Lagoon Front Properties that come with the C of O. Amen, somebody. And while I'm thanking my advertisers, you guys will not believe the food that helped me Waka delivered to the doorsteps of my mother. It shocked me. I just got a call that day from Nigeria that Adola, thank you for the food you sent to mommy. I said, I know I did not send any food, not recently. I say, help me Waka lo shishe. You know that. Thank you so much. Yeah, Diola is very, very grateful. They sent this food to my mom for Christmas and I'm just so grateful. And like I said, if you have any loved ones in Nigeria or Ghana, they can do the same for them. Just go on their website, helpmewaka.com. They will deliver food, groceries. They can be doing it every month if you want to your loved ones. On top of that, they can get your transcript for you and they can get your West verification done for you as well. On top of that, if you're trying to trace any shares to get your dividends in Nigeria, just contact them. And also, I put in the link in the description where you can find out just by typing your name if you have any shares, if you have any outstanding shares that you need to claim the dividends for. So thank you so much, Help Me Waka. And also, if you're following me on Instagram by now, you would have seen the flowers that Sendwave sent to your girl on my birthday last year. As in, I never expected it. Thank you so much, Sendwave. Thank you so much to everybody that advertises on this show. I really, really appreciate you guys because they take very good care of your girl. It's not as if I have money. I'm just saying that they take good care of me. So thank you so much to all these people. We are because you are because we are. Now, if there are other great companies out there that would like to advertise their products on this show, people that will give my viewers good discounts because, I'm always looking out for my viewers. This is the email because I know some people will say, how can we advertise? This is the email to advertise with us. All right, guys, it's been real and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share this video, by the way, if you like any of the stories that we talked about. If you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like seriously, we're watching you on Plasma TV. Press the subscribe button. Until next time, I'm gonna see you all later. Peace out.